Hello guys! Today we're going to be talking about Symbaloo. Symbaloo is a web-based curation tool that is awesome. Basically, it is like a visual bookmark. So when you are on the internet and you use your bookmarking tool here inside of the Omnibox or in the URL box to bookmark a page, it will create a list of favorite pages that you have saved. The list is hard to use, it's hard to remember. This is a visual way to organize all of your favorite bookmarks. Let me show you several of my different Symbaloos that I already have made. For instance, here's one on Matter. So I have a background set for Matter and I have all these different tiles that each tile represents a bookmark link. That link can be a video, it can be a website, it could be a PDF, it could go straight to your YouTube. There's all different kinds of ways that you can link. As long as you have a shareable link, you can put it in a Symbaloo. Here's one that I have about Earth. Here's one that I have. It's one of my favorites that I did for this project was fossil fuels and alternative energies. So each one of these boxes right here is called a tile. Each tile takes you to a specific linked URL. So those are like saving your bookmarks. If you would like to sign up for a Symbaloo account, it is free. And this is how you would go about making your bookmarks. Now, this whole page right here is called a web mix. So to create a web mix, you would hit the plus sign. And you would give your web mix a name. So I'm just going to title this one Test so that I can show you how easy it is to add tiles. Once I have created my web mix, it shows up in my toolbar. You can see right here it says Test. I have a lot of tiles. If you are new to Symbaloo, you wouldn't have all of these web mixes at the top of your bar here. So we are on our test web mix, and I would need to have already decided what URL or what link I would like to connect to a tile. So I have a web page open right here that I would like to just connect into my web mix. So I'm going to copy the URL at the top, and I'm going to go back to my Symbaloo. And it's just as easy as clicking on a tile. See how when you hover over it says add a tile? When you click on it, you can create a tile. You simply paste your URL address right here into this box. And as you'll see, it automatically loaded an image from the website that I was on. And it logs it as a website. If it is not a website, you can change what it is. Most of the time, it's pretty much going to be a website that you're going to do. Then you can change the name on the tile. So this is renewable and alternative energy, but the name is limited in characters. So I'll just go ahead and name it renewable and alternative. And I want the text, you can choose to have the text show on the tile or not show on the tile. I like when it shows the text so that a student can easily read what they're going to link to when they go to that tile. You could even put teaks there, or you could put specific keywords or an author's name. There's all kinds of choices that you could do in order to organize your tiles. And then you can change the tile background color right here. And you can change the image that you have on the tile. So let's say I like this image better. It's automatically generated from my website. You can cut and paste what you want from your website image and use that as your tile. Once you use that as your tile, you can see that the image that I cut saved right here. Let's say that I don't want to use an image from the website. The options in here are awesome. You can choose an icon from Symbaloo itself. There's different types of icons you can choose. So we can do animals, we can do emojis, you can choose letters, there's specific badges. So you could kind of customize your Symbaloo and use symbols for certain things, which I've done on the fossil fuel and the alternative energy page, which I'll show you again in just a second. So I'm just going to put a book to show you what this does. I'm going to hit save, and you can see that it changed it to a book. So this tile, the student or the user would click on the tile and it would take them to this resource. When I click it, it automatically opens that website. So it's very simple to add tiles. There's some extra features that Symbaloo offers where you can stack tiles. You can put up to 4 sites into one box. So let's say you had a box for alternative energy and you wanted to put a site on wind energy, geothermal energy, solar energy, and hydroelectric energy all in the same box. You can do that. You can also color code the background. So you could do some color coding. You could color code sections. So I could do alternative energy in one color coded area and fossil fuels in another color coded area. But let's take a look real quick at my fossil fuels and alternative energy Symbaloo. And I'll show you a couple really cool features of Symbaloo. So as you can see, I don't have a black background here. So you can easily change the background. Here's options. And you can change the wallpaper. You can choose images that are here, or you can upload an image of your own. There's also the ability to resize your web mix. So if you have a web mix that is not this big, so it's a much smaller web mix. So for example, let's see if I have a smaller one. Let's go back to our test one and I will show you how to make it smaller. So this is my test Symbaloo. And if you want to move a tile, you just click it and drag it to where you want to move it. So let's say I want to move it right there. I can go to options and I can resize the size of my web mix really easily. It gives you these arrows and I am making it smaller. So I can resize it this way as well. And then I can have less tiles available if I would like it. Or I can go back to that big one. Once you have created the web mix and you want to share it, the sharing options are very easy. So whenever you decide to share, let me go back to fossil fuels. All you do is click on the share button. So once you click on the share button, it will give you web mix information and sharing options. Here's where you can change the name if you need to. You can say it's public or private, and it gives you a shareable link. So this link you can take and you can put it on pretty much anything. You could put this link on another Symbaloo and you could link Symbaloos to Symbaloos. It's a really simple process as far as sharing goes. You can put this into Google Classroom for your students. You can also get an embed code and you can share Symbaloos within your websites. So for example, on my personal library page, I have a Symbaloo embedded to help my students and my teachers navigate specific information on my library page. I'll show you that real quick. So here is the Symbaloo on my library page. There is one at the top for my students, which organizes the online resources. And then there is one at the bottom for my teachers that has several of the links that they need to easily access as far as checking out your computer carts, booking collaboration with me, or coming to the library for the upper grade levels. So it's a pretty awesome resource when you can embed it in things. It's very visual, very easy to use. So I hope I have taught you a little bit about Symbaloo, and you will get an opportunity to use it in the future to create curations of your own.